Hello everyone, welcome along. I was just doing a bit of playing there just to give you a quick demo. I went to see Tommy Emmanuel the other night and he was really amazing. And I got to meet him after the show, and you can see here how impressed he was to meet me. Yes, not very good, is it? Anyway, there we go. But it got me thinking when I was watching him play. I saw a video, an instructional video with him showing, you know, how he uses the thumb pick and so on. It's called Tommy Up Close, I think it was. It's a video he did a long time ago. But he does this thing, like I played at the beginning there, where he's playing the bass, you know, like that, and he's improvising over the top. So I wanted to try and do that, but on this video, he doesn't really explain how he's doing it. So I'm going to try and explain that to you today. So what we're going to cover is two videos, two sections. First video, we're going to look at the timing, how to count the timing. That's really important. Second thing we're going to look at in this video is how to play the pentatonic scale with that. And thirdly, we're going to look at how to add some bending and vibrato along with that, which all of those things sound incredibly simple, but they're a bit of a challenge, and you've got to do them slowly. So let's have a look. Right, now, first thing you need to get is a thumb pick. They come in all different sizes here, so just find one that's right for you. Right, now, so what we're going to cover is this pentatonic scale. That's the first thing. And second thing we're going to do is this bending, so keeping this going and adding some bends and some vibrato. But now what we're going to start with is the most important thing, and that's the timing. Because once you get the timing, this isn't so difficult as you might think. Now when I'm playing this, the timing is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so it's 12/8 time. So if you think about this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. Now what's happening here is, if you think about this, there's only one beat where you're not, you know, coming down, and this is important because it's the and, so 1 and 2 and, so the and, you're not playing anything. So that's the only note in this whole thing where you're not playing anything, and that is the note that is the hardest to play. So what I was doing there was playing on every note with my, I'm doing that with my third finger here, that hand, and keeping that going. So if you think of that, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay, so that is quite difficult, but if you think about it, only that one note is on the offbeat, which is the hard one to play. So if you think about this, let's go to our pentatonic scale. So if we play that, okay, now think about that. There's only one note in those 4 notes which is on the off beat, which is the and. So the 1 and there's no thumb for that. So the next 2 are with the thumb. So let's do that really slow. Now the next note, that's the and. So that the 14th fret here doesn't have the thumb. The 12 and the 14 do. That 12 doesn't. This one does, that one does. Now I've just changed the shape slightly because I'm doing that. Obviously I can't play 15 and 12, and that is a G and an E. So I've just gone down here. There's the G here on the 10th fret and the E on the 7th fret here. So when I'm playing, let's go slow and see if we can work out what's on the beat, what isn't. Okay, so. Now the other tricky thing about this, once you've got that, is it isn't this. Can you hear I'm muting the bass with my right hand? And these notes though are ringing. So you want to really take this one step at a time because it gets difficult. You might want to start like this. Now, I can't do that. I've got so used to doing that that I'll have to think about that. Now that just goes to show though how it becomes automatic, and then after a while you don't have to think about it. Alright, that's a pentatonic scale and how to count it. Last thing we're going to do on this video is bending. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend 15 up to 17, 14 up to 15 on the B, this is, and then 12 up to 14 on the B, and then finally 10 hammer to 12 there. Now this is kind of easy because everything's on the beat. But what's hard about that is adding the vibrato. So it's a bit like, you know, rubbing your tummy and scratching your head at the same time, you know, tapping your head, that thing that you do, you know, when you're younger. It's quite difficult to do that. Now, there's nothing to talk about like off the beat there, apart from you've just got to practice it. That's the only advice I can give you. Start with one note. Say you're doing this. Play the 12th fret, say, of the B. What you could do is you could go through the scale. Yeah, so try those little exercises first, and in the next video we get to the licks. But this really, if you can do the pentatonic scale with this, you're really away. Add the vibrato on the end. Alright, now don't worry if that's difficult. It is difficult. You've just got to do it really slow. If you watch any videos of Tommy Emmanuel teaching on YouTube, I'm sure you have if you like this style. Even he says what you've got to do is just work on it one bar at a time. And it is really the reason why a lot of people don't play this style, because it's incredibly time consuming. You know, the other day I was trying to work out something kind of in this style. It took me 5 hours to do 3 bars of music. But once you've got it, you've got it, you know, forever, which is really good. All right, so stay tuned for the next episode. Remember to subscribe, and any questions or comments on this, leave it below and I'll answer them.